From Target Field in Minneapolis, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Minnesota Twins. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
It takes us to save us. The money ain't never changed us. We gon' do we major. Gotta grind till it.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the hill for the Twins, Bailey Ober.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Lou Whitaker leading things off and takes a strike. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
All over that one right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Alan Trammell. In for a strike, and the count 1-1. Just starting out here at Target Field. Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Throw. Save.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
Out towards right center field. Oliva under it. Takes it in for the out. So now with 1 away and a man at second. Next to the plate is the Tigers DH. Kirk Gibson went deep in the ball game last night. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Just missed. Ripped to right. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Miguel Cabrera up now for the Tigers.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Foul ball there. Runner at second, 2 down as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Pickoff throw. Whitaker back in on a dive. The 0-1. Ripped, but it curls foul. Man at second. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. The Twins coming up. No score. You're watching Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes. We go to the bottom of the first, and taking the ball for Detroit, Jack Morris. And he's kind of been the talk of baseball since his last outing.
And I'm sure he's got some nerves. He'll be excited for that first pitch to be in and over with so that he can settle in to pitching just like he did in the minor leagues. Exciting moment. He's got his family in town. I think this moment's going to be a huge tone setter for his career.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Bunting for a hit. Cabrera. It's safe at first. A bunt single.
Batting second, the right fielder.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Now it's going to be Tony Oliva. And takes low for ball one.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Greenberg takes it in for the out. One down. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Killebrew went deep in his most recent game. The 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. Trammell. The underhand flip. There's one. On to first. Safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
The center fielder, number 25.
Here's Byron Buxton. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Tap foul at the plate. Buxton launched a homer in his most recent game. Strike two. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Just off the outside corner. Ball one. That one kicks away from the catcher. And now a man into scoring position.
Nobody on defense feels great right now. The pitcher feels responsible for missing so far outside, and the catcher wishes he could have done more to try to stop it. Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Man on second, two down. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head.
You struck him out swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back at Target Field. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Victor Martinez. Looking for his first big league hit right here. Fouled off. He was late. And now the 0-1. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Lee takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
as the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they had pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
1 down. Here's the veteran first baseman, Willie the Man, second in the AL in home runs. Up the middle, it's through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. So digging in, Al Kaline.
There's something pretty special about a player hitting 400 career home runs. He's 1 shy of that mark right here, so this could be an historic at bat. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. Ground ball left side, could be 2. 1 at second. On to first, double play.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Bottom of the second, and now for the Twins, Trevor Larnach.
Left fielder, number 9, Trevor Larnach.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And the 0-1. That one fouled off. 0-2 now. Stays alive. The 0-2. Got him. And 1 away.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And now the veteran catcher, Joe Mauer. Liner caught at second.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Brian Dozier.
Brian Dozier, the next Twin up to hit. The shortstop takes the ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
2 down, nobody on. Swinging a foul straight back. No score here in the second. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting in, the first baseman,
Vic Caratini at the plate.
Nope, that's low.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Caught him looking for the K. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Curtis Granderson, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Lou.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Lou Whitaker getting ready to hit. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Runner takes off. The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. So now with one away and a man at second. Now the number 2 hitter, Alan Trammell.
Yeah, the biggest storyline coming in was just how hot he's been. Haven't seen it yet today, but it's still early, Boo.
Top of the third, no score. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Oliva under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. That's a small victory for the pitcher. Not many have tamed him lately. Next is the Tigers DH, Kirk Gibson. 0 for 1 so far. Swing, and he popped it up. Caught. Good thing, too. He was out of space. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Twins, Brooks Lee.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him swinging for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Rod Carew digs in now.
Carew.
Trying to bunt his way on. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the bare hand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
1 out, man at first. So up next for Minnesota, Tony Oliva. Here goes the runner. Yeah, that's fouled off. This to third. And it gets by him. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. The throw comes in too late, and now they have runners at the corners.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
0-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Two on, one out. In the air to left center. Greenberg on the move. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. That was a great run to make the catch, singing. We've got to take another look at it with StatCast.
Yeah, he saw it perfectly off the bat. Reactions were excellent. Took a very direct route to the ball, and more than 100 feet later, he ran it down. I just love seeing that.
So Buxton gets a chance to hit now. Byron Buxton, former second overall pick back in 2012, right after Carlos Correa became the first pick in that draft. 0-1. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. One run, a pair of hits, no errors, and one left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Twins 1 and the Tigers nothing. This is an AL Central showdown. Back in Minnesota, all set for the start of the inning. Miguel Cabrera up now for the Tigers.
Cabrera.
The 1-0. And a swing and a miss there. That one missed. Next offering is fouled back. The 2-2 on the way. And the sweeper is off the plate.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's the catcher, Victor Martinez.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Tap foul at the plate. Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball. Popped up to the left into foul ground, and that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. No swing. He held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. And a ball and 2 strikes. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden a pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base.
He was all over that one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So up next, Willie the Man. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Way high.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So 1 hit is all they get. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Twins 1 and the Tigers nothing. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now for the Twins, Trevor Larnach.
Trevor. Larnach.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
Well, these Twins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. And now the Twins catcher, Joe Mauer. He's 0 for 1.
Joe Mauer.
Check swing called strike. And that is strike 1. That's in there. And ball 1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And that's a strikeout looking. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. Down go the Twins in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Makes the catch, 1 down.
Up next for the Tigers, the center fielder, number 14, Curtis.
Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson, cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that turns the lineup over. So the batting order turns over. Lou Whitaker will hit next. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed. He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Slider misses outside.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's off the wall. And he's safe. It's a wall ball double. The run scores from second. We're tied at 1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Alan Trammell up now for the Tigers.
He was absolutely on fire coming in, but hitless so far today, Boog. Let's see if the bat remembers it's supposed to be hot. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run.
Hammered on the line, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Next to the plate is the Tigers DH, Kirk Gibson. Swings through that. Swing and a foul out of play. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Out number 2.
Up next for the Tigers.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Miguel Cabrera.
Miguel Cabrera up now for the Tigers, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Chop to the left side. Lee fires across the diamond. They limit the damage here. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Tigers 2 and the Twins 1. This is Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
First baseman, Victor Caratini.
Caratini takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's got a chance. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Up next for the Twins.
Brooks Lee, the next to hit, went down on strikes his first time through. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. And the 1-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And that one fouled off. Foul ball there. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. He goes down looking.
You know, splitters aren't thrown by a ton of pitchers, and one of the main reasons is that they're difficult to control. And not many guys can spot them consistently where they want to, but he's one of those exceptions. He's found a way to corral a split, and he can place it on a dime just like he did right there.
Now here is Rod Carew. He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. Line drive, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Twins,
Tony
the right fielder,
Oliva,
number
the next
6,
twin up to hit.
Tony
1 for 2.
Oliva.
That clips a corner.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
The batter, number 3.
And next for Minnesota,
designated
Harmon
hitter,
Killebrew.
Harmon Killebrew.
Hard hit to right center. And it's into the gap. Coming around third is Carew. He comes across to score, and the Twins tie it up. Now a second crosses the plate. 3-2, they take the lead.
It's a clutch at bat and could be one of the biggest ones of the game as they jump ahead by 1. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. That one's in there, 0-1.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So a good job of extending this inning, getting a knock.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Now pitching for the
On the mound
Twins,
now, Taj
number
Bradley.
26.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Well, 1-run game. Here's the power hitting catcher, Victor Martinez. That one ripped but foul. You'll one.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
And that is out of play. And it goes just foul. 1-2 now. In the air, right field. Oliva has a beat on it. And there's one down.
Up next to the Tigers, the left fielder, number 5.
Hank Greenberg up now for the Tigers. He's 2 for 2. Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
The Tigers trailing by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
The man, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 1-2. The man wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and that one was indeed a strike. Still one challenge left for them. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. To the right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. That's out number 3. Tigers are shut down there. They're down 3-2. Back in target field, and now for the Twins, Trevor Larnach.
Number 9, Trevor Larnach.
Now into the game, Matt Vierling. He'll be out in left field.
Number 8, Matt Vierling.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
On the ground to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
No, Boog, I don't have the numbers to back this up or anything, but I think pitchers who tend to rack up a bunch of strikeouts sometimes end up with more errors behind them in the field just because the defenders aren't as involved in the game. They're not as sharp, and who knows if that played any factor there, but I think there could be something to it.
Now at the plate, Joe Mauer. Runner on the go. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit and run called from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Out towards right center field. Kaline on the move to the gap. He's there. He's got it. And there are 2 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Brian.
Now it's the shortstop, Brian Dozier. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That's a little bit low.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Pitch misses there. Now 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And a base hit right there. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That pretty much split the zone
Victor.
down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Victor Caratini, the next Twin up to hit. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. Man at second.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Squirts away a little bit to third. Tag. See. He's into third on the wild pitch. And now he steps off. Big pitch coming. The 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Twins wind up stranding one. Back in Minnesota, top of inning number 7. Al Kaline up now for the Tigers. And a major milestone is right around the corner. 1 home run short of 400 for his career. That's to third. Throw to first in time.
This is a ridiculous season he's had, Blue. Fewer than 10 players ever have had a 250-hit campaign. Here's a fun nugget. Chuck Klein had 250 hits in 1930, but finished second in the league to Bill Terry, who had 254.
Granderson now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He's got it. That's out number 2.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Taj Bradley departs, and he leaves in a 1-run. Cody Funderburk into the game. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the second baseman, Lou Whitaker.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Now A.J. Hinch making a move for a pinch hitter. Gleyber Torres trying to get something going for him with 2 away. And there's a foul ball. The Twins trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Sliced hard but foul. Flares it into the outfield. And that's down, a base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Yeah, that's fouled off. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that is that. Tigers lead 1. They trail it 3-2. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The third baseman, Brooks Lee.
lead. Leading things off, and takes a strike.
Well, these Twins doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat less than 90 miles per hour. So the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
That one hammered center field, carrying well. And caught on the warning track.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Back to the top of the order. Here's the second baseman, Rod Carew. 3 for 3 with 3 singles.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
2-1 now. And that one hit to first. The man takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Twins.
2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Tony Oliva. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. That is the inning. Nothing doing here for the Twins, but they're up 3-2. Back at target field, ready to begin the 8th. Kirk Gibson up now for the Tigers. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Check swing went around. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and he breaks his bat. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. No outs. Runner at first. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Miguel Cabrera. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Runner takes off. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight 1-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
So the tying run at second. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 1-1. And that's in for a strike. Batter challenges in a very big spot. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The Tigers with the tying run at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Man at second. And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around in plenty of time to first. A heck of a play from his knees.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. We'll have some adjustments to make.
Slap the other way, foul. Here's a high chopper, and that one handled, slinging it to first in time.
Up next for the Tigers, the left fielder, number 8, Matt.
There comes a skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Cody Funderburk won't go any further. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Anthony Banda.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Matt Vierling in the box now. Takes strike one. Runner edges away at second. Now 1-1. That's inside. Hard liner. And that's the third out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Bottom of the 8th.
Leading up.
And now the Minnesota designated hitter. Harmon Killebrew. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over.
Now pitching for Detroit.
So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Jose Mendez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Oh! Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Twins, the center fielder, number 25.
Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to him. 0 for 3 in this one. Right through there for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And it's 1-1. In the air, left field. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Twins, the left fielder, number 9.
Here's Trevor Larnach. There's a strike.
First pitch changeup, he gets a called strike. You got to really know who that hitter is at the plate in order to throw that pitch again and again.
In the air to left center. Granderson on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Offense held in check there. Ninth inning coming up. Twins are out front 3-2. Last chance coming up here for the Tigers. This is an AL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Twins,
back, and here comes the closer,
24,
Cole Sands.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a miss.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And the 0-2. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound.
Tigers.
From the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
This one in the air center field. Buxton should have this one. Takes it in for the out. So they're down to their final out. And next to hit for Detroit, Curtis Granderson. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Fouled off. He was late. The Twins trying to close out a one-run lead here at the top of the ninth. They're down to their final strike.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
That one at 95 missed up top, and that's ball one. Started after it. Appeal to third. Didn't go. Two down, nobody on. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that puts the tying run on base.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. Single to right in his first trip.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And that one missing low. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Now A.J. Hinch making a move for a pinch hitter. Kevin McGonigal. He represents the go-ahead run. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Runner on the go. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Gone way up into the upper deck. And the Tigers have the lead. It's 4-3. These fans are just heartbroken right now.
It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. So they bring on the veteran, Justin Topa. This is his 5th appearance of the year. And next up for the Tigers, Alan Trammell.
He's been an absolute hitting machine, Boog. The hype is real. Major contributor for this team.
And delivers outside. Laser could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So runner at second, 2 down. Kirk Gibson up now for the Tigers. And a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. And that one sliced foul. Topa checks the runner, and he's back in on a dive. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. But the Twins bring in 2 on the homer. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Back in Minnesota, all set for the bottom of the 9th. Joe Mauer getting ready to hit.
Now pitching for the
Kenley Jansen takes over on the mound.
Coming on for the save here, and something he couldn't get done in his last appearance. So let's see if he can bounce back and lock this thing up.
High fly ball out towards left field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. That's a strike. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. And that's a home run into the upper deck. And we are all tied up.
That's a game changer right there. A big time swing, and we're all tied up. Good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Brian Dozier, the next Twin up to hit. And that one fouled off.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
In the dirt, 1 ball, 1 strike. And strike 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. 4-4 in the ninth. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a 1-2. Stays alive.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. It's a 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Next to hit, Victor Caratini. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. On the inside corner for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And that one is in the dirt. And the count is 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Tied at 4. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And now the winning run is on base.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this.
In there safely.
Such a tough play. How did he pull that off? Incredible.
The second baseman.
Now, Rod Carew, known for his late inning heroics. That's in there. Strike 1. The winning run on second base. That one lifted to left. And that is the inning. But this clutch home run gets us even again. It's now tied 4-4. You're watching Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes. We're back and a new arm on the mound as we start extras. David Vesta. Miguel Cabrera up now for the Tigers. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, and he's grounded out.
Cabrera.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Tied at 4. That's the ball. In the air, right field. Oliva moving under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away.
Up next for the Tigers, the catcher, number 13, Dylan Dingler.
Go ahead run on base. Dylan Dingler digs in now. Grounded out his first time up. That's ripped into the outfield. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double as a run scores on the play.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
1 out, runner at second. Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. He's 0 for 1. Now A.J. Hinch making a move for a pinch hitter. John Donaldson. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and 1 gone. Left field. Larnach takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Up next for the Tigers, the first baseman, number 22, Willie.
So digging in, Willie the man. On the ground, and he can't come up with it. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Up next for the Tigers, the right fielder, number 6, Al Kaline.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Al Kaline will hit next. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Making a move at first, Detroit going with the pinch runner, George Kell.
George Kell.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And that'll do it. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Tigers 5 and the back at target field. On to the bottom of the 10th.
The right fielder,
Tony Oliva now at the plate.
Oliva.
That's through there for a strike.
In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just try to hit behind the runner here.
That's too low. Ball 1.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Man at second. Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. Makes the grab. Now it's the DH, Harmon Killebrew. This guy with light tower power.
Killebrew
steps off and bluffs a throw at second. On the ground to third. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Twins, the center fielder, number 25, Byron.
The Twins down to their final out. Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Byron Buxton, trying to deliver as the hero. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0. And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls, no strikes. Catcher challenge. Will take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Man on second, 2 down. And that'll do it. The Tigers strand the tying run on base to win it.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton.
Someone called a paramedic, I'm on fire. We don't get together, then we all die. They ain't feeling sympathetic for the small guy. I don't think I'ma regret it when the cars fly. Ain't nothing really like it used to. Wake the neighbors up like a rooster. It's a booster, help me see the future. I believe in karma, so let's do some. I know you cooped up. I know that LA running, I'll call a Uber. I know that LA weather got you confused, but when you walk in my house, pick your shoes up. I let my hang, I let my chain swing. I'm on a one-on-one.